I hope you're well and having a lovely day. Please could you write the date and title? The title is Macbeth, Act 5, Scene 1, Lady Macbeth's Madness. Do now. What can you remember about Lady Macbeth? Write a short description of her, including quotations if you can. So she is keen to achieve her aims and knows she can manipulate her husband. She asks the spirits to unsex me here so she can become stronger to convince Macbeth that he needs to murder Duncan. She is two-faced. She puts the bloody daggers back in the room when Macbeth can't do it, showing her strength. She gets shut out of Macbeth's later plans to kill Banquo as he starts plotting alone, and she has to cover for Macbeth when he believes he is seeing Banquo's ghost. If you didn't get any of those points, please write them down. What becomes of Lady Macbeth? Please could you read Act 5, Scene 1? And in the scene you'll meet Lady Macbeth. Observed by a gentlewoman and a doctor, Lady Macbeth walks in her sleep and raves about the blood on her hands. She mentions the murder of Duncan, Lady Macbeth and Banquo. Lady Macduff and Banquo. Please could you watch the scene summary on YouTube? And now can you please answer these comprehension questions in your book? And I'd like you to sum up your understanding of the scene in no more than 5 sentences. Glamis has murdered sleep. Macbeth shall sleep no more. How does the following quotation take on a new meaning? The gentlewoman says, she has light by her continually, 'tis her command. Consider the significance of this line by thinking about Lady Macbeth when we first meet her. Lady Macbeth says, what's done cannot be undone. What is Shakespeare trying to tell his audiences here? Pause the video now to complete these comprehension questions. And take a moment to read through the answers. If you didn't get any of these questions right, or there's something that you think you should add, please do so now. What I'd like you to do is reread Lady Macbeth's lines. Start walking forward as you read. Whenever you get to a piece of punctuation, please change direction sharply. What does this feel like? What does this punctuation help to suggest about Lady Macbeth's state of mind? Answer these 2 questions in your book. Next, I would like you to answer the questions on this slide. Pause the video to do this now. And the answers are now on the slide. Please take a moment to check through your answers. Next, I would like you to consider Lady Macbeth's character throughout the play as a whole. What was she like when we first met her? And what is she like now? How has she changed? Create a table with 2 columns. The 2 columns should be called Beginning, which is the first column, and the second column should be called End. And in the first column, you're writing what she was like at the beginning, ideally using quotes to support your points. And in the second column, you're considering what she's like at the end. And again, if you can, use quotes to support your points. Please could you submit this table to class charts? So revisiting the big questions. What becomes of Lady Macbeth? Now that we have read through the scene, consider the following question. Why has Lady Macbeth become this way? Could you please jot down a 1-line answer in response to this question? And that is the end of today's lesson. Thank you very much, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day.